Ever leap out of bed feeling like a linebacker sacked you even after sleeping 8 hours straight? Or burned the midnight oil on a side hustle, then could barely drag yourself to the coffee shop? I've been there, and it's brutal when your tank's empty before the day's even kicked off. But here's the deal. There's an ultimate sleep hack to wake up ready to crush it, no matter how late you crash. Stay with me. You're about to unlock the secret to owning your mornings, one bit at a time. Hey everyone, welcome to ThriveBit by Andy. I'm Andy, your go-to for simple, game-changing tips to level up in business, habits, and mindset. Let's roll. Alright, let's tackle the million-dollar question. Why do you wake up some mornings feeling like you just went 10 rounds with a linebacker? I'm talking those days when you've crashed for 8 hours, but you're still groping for the coffee pot like it's your lifeline. I've been there fumbling through my inbox half awake, and it's no way to kick off a hustle. So what's the deal? Spoiler alert, it's not just about clocking enough hours, it's about when you hit that snooze button. Sleep's not some flat line from bedtime to sunrise. It's more like a playlist on shuffle, looping through 90-minute cycles, each one packed with 5 tracks or stages. Picture your brain and body on a nightly road trip across Sleepville, USA. First stop. Light sleep, stages 1 and 2. You're easing in like chilling at a diner before the real journey. Your heart rate dips, your muscles loosen, but you're not out cold yet. Then you roll into deep sleep, stages 3 and 4. This is the big leagues. Your brain's basically unplugged, your body's recharging like it's hooked to a Tesla supercharger, fixing you up for tomorrow's grind. Last up is REM sleep, stage 5, where you're dreaming about nailing that client pitch or maybe running from a T-Rex. Your mind's buzzing, but your body's still parked. Each cycle, about 90 minutes, runs this whole route, then loops back, hitting repeat 4 or 5 times if you're aiming for 7 to 8 hours. Here's where it gets messy. If your alarm blares during deep sleep, stage 3 or 4, it's like yanking the plug on your laptop mid-update. Your brain's scrambled, your body's throwing a fit, and you crash through the day foggy, cranky, or just off your game. Ever slam snooze a dozen times, then still tank a Zoom call because you can't string 2 thoughts together? That's the culprit. But wake up between cycles, right after REM or as a new one's firing up, and you'll hop out of bed sharp, pumped, ready to own your morning. I used to think piling on hours was the fix. Wrong. Let me spill some tea. Last fall I slept 10 hours before a big side hustle pitch. Thought I'd be unstoppable. Nope. Woke up like I'd fumbled the ball at the Super Bowl. Why? I was stuck in deep sleep. Once I cracked this cycle code, my mornings went from 0 to hero. Want to know how to time it right? That's coming up next. Now you know why waking up in deep sleep feels like fumbling a Hail Mary pass. So how do you hit the ground running every morning, ready to crush that client call or side hustle? It's all about syncing with your sleep cycles. And trust me, this hack's easier than nailing a TikTok dance. Each cycle's 90 minutes, and a solid night's sleep is about 5 cycles, 7 hours and 30 minutes, plus a minute to drift off. Studies say most folks take around 14 minutes to zone out, so here's the playbook. Time your wake up to land between cycles, not in the middle of your brain's reboot. Let's run the numbers. Say you're crashing at 10 p.m. after streaming your favorite Netflix show. 5 cycles is 7 hours and 30 minutes. That's 5:30 a.m. Tack on 14 minutes to fall asleep and boom, 5:44 a.m. Set your alarm for 5:44 and you'll wake up sharper than a Starbucks barista at rush hour. But what if you're grinding late? Picture this. It's 1 a.m., you're wrapping up a pitch deck for a Monday deadline, but you've got a 6 a.m. spin class. 5 cycles won't cut it, but 3 will. 4 hours and 30 minutes. Add that to 1 a.m., you get 5:30 a.m. plus 14 minutes, 5:44 a.m. again. Wake up then, and you'll still have gas in the tank to power through your day. I've leaned on this trick hard. Last spring, I was juggling a 2 a.m. deadline for a freelance gig and a 7 a.m. Zoom with a big client. Timed my sleep for 3 cycles, woke at 5:44, and nailed the meeting like I'd had a full 8 hours. Here's the deal. Don't make 3 cycles your daily grind. Aim for 5 when you can to keep your hustle sustainable. You can grab a sleep calculator app, but honestly, this math's so simple you'll be crunching it over your morning smoothie. Pro tip: set that alarm and don't hit snooze. You'll risk diving back into deep sleep and blowing the whole vibe. It's one small bit that stacks up to game-changing wins. Want to lock this into your routine for good? I'll break it down next. That's the playbook, folks. One simple sleep hack to turn your groggy mornings into game days. You've got the secret now. Sync your wake-up with those 90-minute cycles, and you'll be firing on all cylinders, ready to tackle that startup pitch, nail your morning workout, or just vibe through your day like a boss. This isn't about overhauling your life overnight. It's about one small bit, tweaking your alarm, that stacks up to massive wins. Think about it. Imagine strolling into your home office or that coffee shop meeting with a clear head, a big smile, and the energy to outshine everyone else at the table. That's the ThriveBit way. I'll let you in on a little story. A few months back, I was drowning in deadlines. Blog posts, client emails, the works. My mornings were a mess and I was chugging cold brew just to survive. Then I started timing my sleep like we talked about. First week, total game changer. I was up at 5:44 a.m., crushing my to-do list before most folks hit their first Zoom. It felt like I'd unlocked a cheat code for productivity. And the best part? It's so easy you can start tonight. Grab your phone, punch in your bedtime, run the math, 5 cycles or 3 if you're in a pinch, and set that alarm. Don't overthink it. Just try it for one day. You'll thank me when you're sipping your latte, feeling like $1,000,000. Here's the deal. Thriving isn't about big, flashy moves. It's about these little plays, one bit at a time, that add up to a life you love. If this hack sparked something for you, smash that subscribe button. I'm dropping more tips like this every week to help you level up in business, habits, and mindset. Got a friend who's always griping about rough mornings? Share this video. It might just save their day. Drop a comment below. What's your go-to morning fuel? Black coffee, green smoothie, or something else? And when are you setting that alarm tomorrow? I read every single one, so let's chat. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Keep stacking those wins, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thrive on.